What's up? Oh, I hated that. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Geek Grand Championship, the only show that allows me to solo host, and probably for good reason. It's also the only one that I control the buttons for, and that is not good. And today we have a fantastic match for you. We have two very, very strong veterans. We have Tim, we have Rue. Should be a very interesting one. Quite frankly, I don't know enough about it, but you know who does? Them, probably.
What up, family? It's your boy Amaru. I'm just here to say that Alex Martinez is not one of those weirdly tall people who don't look tall in person. He is regular height. I have met the man, and it was a good time. Let's do this.
Back again. Just coming off a win from facing Nico. Just going in this, having fun, not looking to win this one. It'll probably be Amaru going forward, but we'll see what happens. So let's go.
I can actually, that was going to be the opening bit. I was going to say that, like, Rue, one of the things about him is that he smells really good. Like, when you meet him, you're like, God, that guy is really handsome, and he smells like lilac. Anyway, that's probably enough of that. We're going to get started here.
It's a weird flower to pick because I have no idea where that is in my life, but all right.
I had to find the most random one. We're gonna do round one. Here's how round one's gonna work. We have 10 questions from 10 different categories of what we hear at opening night, the Geek Grand Championship, determined to be geek. You will have around 15 seconds of time it takes me to finish a very bad joke, to write down your best attempt at an answer. Then we'll call you on you by name to reveal your answer, and please say it aloud because my mother is hard of hearing, and I was going to say my grandmother, but she is no longer with us. You have 3 repeats for the whole of the match. That is part of an earlier conversation that I was having with a girl. You will have 3 repeats for a whole of the match, as well as a challenge if you feel things are getting dicey. This is round 1 of a potential 3 rounds to a finish to see who will win this match. All right, we will get started with question number 1, which will come from the Wizarding World. Your question: how many Wizarding World movies feature an appearance from Minerva McGonagall? Minerva, just an elite movie teacher. Just really strong, very supportive. She looks like she gives great hugs. Really all the things you want. Like, if it was like a regular school, she'd be the English teacher that you were like, yeah, let's hang out in her room. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Rue.
These aren't tallies for the score. This is just how I wrote 10.
Okay. And we'll go to Tim.
I went with 7.
Both incorrect. Looking for 9. 9. I believe it was the original run of Harry Potter, as well as one Fantastic Beasts movie.
Challenge, she is in 2 of them.
All right, let's see it. We have a challenge on the board right away. All right. Bit of a weird one. 10 is not the correct answer. Neither is 7. The correct answer... Anyway, the point is neither one will be getting the point. However, because I gave misinformation leading to a potential challenge, Rue will actually retain the use of his challenge. It's kind of a tricky one. It's on me, my fault. But neither point will be given to any of the competitors, as we will be continuing with your second question, which will come from the category of the mixed bag. Who kills Zartan in G.I. Joe Retaliation? The redesigned mixed bag.
Yeah.
Now available in letterbox list form on my letterbox, which you should follow me on if you choose to do such things. That's about enough time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Tim.
Commander Cobra.
And we will go to Rue.
I think Snake Eyes is a character in this film.
Both incorrect. Rue slightly closer. The correct answer was Storm Shadow.
Sure. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
All right, moving right along here to your next question. Third question: Star Trek. The Mutara Nebula is a location that is featured in which Star Trek movie? Excuse me. Honestly, can't wait for Let's Love Star Trek, because the thumbnails for that are going to also be weird. It's going to be kissing, but it's going to be stills from the show every single time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. I'll start with Rue again.
The Wrath of Khan.
And we'll go to Tim.
Star Trek 2, Wrath of Khan.
Both are correct. All right, your next question will come from the category of the DCEU. Which DCEU metahuman has the real name Kent Nelson? Kent Nelson.
You look distraught, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We'll go to Tim.
Killer Croc.
And we will go to Rue.
Dr. Fate.
Dr. Fate is correct. Rue will take a 1-point lead. I will explain my distraughtness momentarily. Your next question will come from the category of Marvel. In Kingsman, The Golden Circle, what specifically does Eggsy do that successfully brings back Harry's memory? I am distraught because the notifications are going wild. I got like 3 numbers last night, so I'm juggling way more conversations than I'm used to. So people are about to get like dropped. We're gonna start making decisions here. 5, 4, 3.
Repeat.
2. All right, that is Tim's first repeat. Once again from the category of Marvel. In Kingsman, The Golden Circle, what specifically does Eggsy do that successfully brings back Harry's memory? Yeah, we had a very strong, excellent night in which we collected several numbers, and now I am staunchly regretting that decision. All right, we'll go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will start with Tim.
Shows him Mr. Pickle's stuffed body.
And we will go to Rue.
Threatens to shoot a dog.
Threatens to shoot a dog is correct.
Okay.
All right. Your next question will come from the category of Middle Earth. In Desolation of Smaug, when Bilbo first speaks to Smaug, he says he has come to Erebor for what reason? There is a fantastic college humor video called like the Bro Oscars, and they nominate Desolation of Smaug for one. And I love the way that the host like goes, The Hobbit, the Desolation of Smaug. It's so pronounced, and I want to pronounce it like that every time. Don't have the accent for it, unfortunately. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Rue.
The best way to describe it is to look upon Smaug's greatness.
And Tim.
To see the awe of Smaug's greatness, or Smaug's
Love
greatness.
it.
Yeah, I will take both of those.
I was trying to think of the exact wording for it.
Your next question will come from the category of DC. What is the first name of Lois Lane's son in Superman Returns? I revolutionized the mixed bag. What I would do to revolutionize DC is at all of the random animated movies that they've made. Every single one.
Oh God.
Let's see how good you really are at it, huh? Actually, I haven't seen most of them, so I will not be doing that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We'll go to Tim.
Jason.
And we will go to Rue.
Jason.
Both
Oh.
are correct.
Okay, that was a guess because I could not remember that crappy movie, right?
Your next question will come from the category of Star Wars. Who plays Jar Jar Binks in the Star Wars prequel trilogy? The embracing of this particular actor recently has been just nice. Just nice. I don't have anything to say about it.
I've
It's just
seen
nice.
plenty of pictures of them. I cannot think of that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We'll go to Rue.
Somebody wrote this question after watching Mando last week. Ahmed Best.
And we'll go to Tim.
Tall, handsome black man. That's all I can remember.
He certainly is. Ahmed Best is correct. All right. We are at your penultimate question of this round number 1, and it will come to you from the category of sci-fi killers. In Terminator Genesis, where specifically did Pops get a job while waiting for Sarah and Kyle to arrive in 2017? All right, we're going to go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down, Rue, and we will go to Tim.
Just took a guess from another crappy movie. Tech store worker.
And we will go to Rue.
I just said Golden Gate.
Both are incorrect. He worked at Cyberdyne.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep. That movie.
Saw that movie once and was half asleep during it.
Same. All right. And we have reached your final question. There are no perfect rounds today. We have reached your final question in this round number 1, and it will come to you from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, MCU. Your question. In which MCU movie is a character seen filming a commercial for Old Spice? Bit of a thinker, bit of a stumper, or maybe they wrote it down and I was looking. Either one. Essentially either one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens are down. We will go to Tim.
Was it Eternals?
And we will go to Rue.
Was it Valkyrie and Thor: Love and Thunder?
Thor: Love and Thunder is correct. So the scores I have them coming out of round number 1. Rue in a solid lead, coming out 7-3. Tim has used 1 repeat. As we head into round number 2, here's how round number 2 is going to work. We have 3 categories. Each player will attempt to answer 5 questions, each worth 2 points, unless they opt down to multiple choice. And that will reduce the point value by 1 to 1. Please keep in mind that for this round and this round only, there is stealing available to the field if you happen to miss your question. Today's categories: Star Wars, sci-fi killers, DC. Root, you have control of the board. That gives you the option of whether you want to answer your questions first or second, as well as if you want to choose your category first or second. What would you like to do?
I will go second, and I will choose first. I'm going to pick DC.
All right. DC is off of the board. Tim, you now have control of the board. You will be answering your question first. What would you like your questions to come from?
Let's go with Star Wars.
Star Wars is off of the board. So if we need it, we will be going to Sci-Fi Killers in round number 3. Once again, Tim, you will be answering your questions first from the category of Star Wars. Are you ready?
Yep.
All right, lovely. Your first question. In which Star Wars movie does a Jedi fly with the call sign Red Leader? Let's repeat in 5.
I'm probably
4,
overthinking this, but
3.
multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Your options are A, Revenge of the Sith, B, A New Hope, C, Return of the Jedi, or D, The Rise of Skywalker.
Can I get those options again one more time?
Yes, you get one of these per the whole round.
Thank
Your
you.
options once again: A, Revenge of the Sith, B, A New Hope, C, Return of the Jedi, or D, The Rise of Skywalker.
A New Hope.
A New Hope is incorrect. So we'll go to Rue for a potential 1-point steal. Once again, your options: A, Revenge of the Sith, B, A New Hope, C, Return of the Jedi, or D, Rise of Skywalker.
Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith is correct for 1 point. All right, back to Tim for the second question. According to the opening text of Solo, crime syndicates compete for food, medicine, and what else specifically?
Control of Spice.
That is incorrect. So we'll go to Rue for a potential 2-point steal.
Coaxium.
Also incorrect. We're looking for hyperfuel.
Oh, okay.
All right. We will go now back to Tim for a third question. Who plays General Veers in The Empire Strikes Back?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice. Your options are A, Michael Culver, B, Julian Glover, C, Kenneth Coley, or D, Michael Pennington.
B.
B, Julian Glover is correct for 1 point. Fourth question. In The Phantom Menace, who introduces Chancellor Valorum to Padme's decoy when they first arrive on Coruscant?
Multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice. Your options are A, Palpatine, B, Bail Organa, C, Qui-Gon Jinn, or D, Captain Panaka.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon is incorrect, so we will go to Rue for a potential 1-point steal. Your options, once again, are A, Palpatine, B, Bail Organa, C, Qui-Gon Jinn, or D, Captain Panaka. Five,
Bail Organa.
4. Bail Organa is also incorrect. We were looking for Palpatine.
Okay, good. All right. If it was the other one, I would have been pissed.
All right.
That slap in the face. Okay.
And your final question in Star Wars. In The Last Jedi, Poe Dameron is demoted to what rank after the first battle against the First Order?
Lieutenant.
That is incorrect. So for a potential 2-point steal, we'll go to Rue.
Captain.
And that is correct for a 2-point steal. All right. So at the end of that, Tim gets his score up to 4, whereas Rue gets his score up to 10, heading into Rue's own round in the category of DC. Rue, if you're ready.
Yep.
All right. This is now where I wish I had someone with me. Your first question. In which DC movie will you find a video game company called Dantastic?
Steel.
That is correct for 2 points. Your second question. At what type of location does Batman control the mob boss Salvatore Maroni? Oh, excuse me. At what type of location does Batman confront the mob boss Salvatore Maroni in The Dark Knight?
Let's go multiple here.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, dockyard, B, hospital, C, nightclub, or D, train station. Need an answer or repeat in 5, 4.
Repeat the options, please.
Yep, that's 1. Once again, your options are A, dockyard, B, hospital, C, nightclub, or D, train station. Five, 4, 3.
Nightclub.
That is correct for 1 point. All right, your third question. Who plays Jack Horton in Red 2?
Multiple choice.
All right. Your multiple choice options are A, Anthony Hopkins, B, Carl Urban, C, David Thewlis, or D, Neil McDonough.
Neil McDonough.
That is correct for 1 point. All right. Yes, right now it's 14-4. Okay. Your next question. In The Kitchen, who is revealed to have conspired with Agent Silvers to set up the 3 husbands leading to their arrest?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your multiple choice options are A, Kathy, B, Ruby, C, Claire, or D, Gabriel.
Ruby.
That is correct for 1 point. And your final question, and if you do hit this at any point value, I believe this is a knockout. For the win. In Superman the movie, what specific kind of object does Superman believe is in the lead chest before discovering the kryptonite?
Multiple choice.
Okay. Your options are A, poison gas pellets, B, crystals from his fortress, C, detonators, or D, gold bars.
Crystals from his fortress.
That is incorrect. So we'll go to Tim for a potential 1 point steal. Once again, your options are A, poison gas pellets, B, crystals from his fortress, C, detonators, or D, gold bars.
Detonators.
And that is correct for the 1-point steal, keeping himself alive as we get out of round number 2. That was a close one. We end round number 2 with a score of 15 to 5 favoring Rue. As we get into round number 3, here is how round number 3 is going to work. We have a potential 2, 3, and 5 point question for each of our players to determine who is going to win this match. All your questions today in round number 3 are going to come from the category of sci-fi killers. Let's see. Rue, you are in control of the board. You do have the lead. Would you like your questions from set 1 or set 2?
2.
All right, set 2. Timmy will be answering questions from set 1. You do have to hit your 2, your 3, and your 5 to send it back to Rue. You are hoping for the tie and the sudden death. If you're ready.
Go ahead.
All right, with 2 repeats on the board for 2 points. Who composed the score for Predator?
Well, good game, Rue. I'm going to guess Michael Giacchino.
And your winner, by way of technical knockout, Amaru Moses. The correct answer was Alan Silvestri. Well done, Tim. Well done, Amaru. We're going to talk to today's winner for just a second. Brew, well done getting the TKO. Well done in the first round, getting those crucial steals in the second, and then pretty clean job in DC. That is a difficult category, and not needed for round number 3. How's it feel?
I am glad I did not pick Star Wars because I know who's writing these questions. Feels good. Mixed bag is going to mix bag. It's always going to happen. And shows me some things I might need to freshen up on some of the comic book stuff and the geek stuff. Well, this is all geek. This is not fandom. But it feels good to go in it and still know I got a lot of knowledge. But more importantly, I'm waiting for this to happen. David, we're backstage. I'm waiting for this to happen.
We're working on it. We're working on it. I
know you are. I know you are, but there's no way I wasn't going to do this. Wu-Tang.
All right. The message has been sent. Everybody protect your necks. Rue, yes, you will be advancing to the next step of this little title picture we have. There is a very tough champion at the end of this, as I'm sure you are well aware. Any thoughts going forward?
One, Tim, valiant effort, sir. Know you coming in this just trying to do your best, and you still know. I know you know your stuff. It's not the first time I've played you, but I'm excited to try to get back. A Desolation of Smile question did not get me this time. That is one thing I hope for the rest of the year to never happen again, because fuck that movie and fuck Battle of the 5 Armies. Never letting that happen again. But other than that, excited to move on, see who I'm facing, and continue to do well.
Lovely. Well, we'll be seeing you real soon. Well done. Your winner by TKO, Amaru Moses. And we are back with today's unwinner, Tim. Valiant efforts, fighting back, avoiding the knockout, not able to avoid the TKO. But how are you feeling?
I just play these for fun, and today's questions just weren't in the wheelhouse, so to speak. So, I mean, that happens. You just take questions as they go. You know them or you don't. Today I didn't, so
yep.
That's really all for today. I mean,
absolutely. This does bring your record to 1-1, I believe. So you're not necessarily out of the running for things like tournaments and stuff like that. So I'm sure we'll be seeing you at some point before the end of the year. Don't you worry. If you're there is more fun to come, I'm sure, for you. So we love having you, and we'll see you again real soon.
Thanks for having me. It was great. And I did want to say, Amaru, win all the way. I want to say that.
All right. Everybody, thanks for coming out. These are not fun when I'm hosting them solo.